I used to burn through Kling credits faster than I could reload them. Dozens of generations, but still getting weird motion, glitchy faces, and stuff I wouldn't even post. But then, I stopped blaming the tool and started learning how to direct it. Kling 2.0 can deliver crazy good results, if you know how to ask. Today, I'm showing you 6 tricks that finally gave me trailer-level results, while saving time, credits, and sanity. If you've ever hit generate and felt let down, this is the video you needed. The first trick is simple and too often ignored. You can have the best video generator in front of you, but if you don't know what story you're telling, what scenes you need, or what visuals to create, the results will always fall short. That's why everything begins with strong preparation. Your story, your script, your images. So, before we even open Kling, we need a story. A story anchors every scene. And when it's clear, your prompts are clearer too. Kling's best results happen when you know what you're trying to say. Here's ours. Meet Ember, a curious, brave girl living in the Whispering Forest. One morning, she finds a glowing ancient tree with pulsing roots. Next to it, a sleeping dragon. When she accidentally wakes it up, a wild chase begins through magical landscapes and into the skies. But this dragon isn't dangerous. He's just looking for a friend. They become friends forever. You can write this narration using ChatGPT. Now, we'll break this story into 3 cinematic outcomes with multiple smaller scenes. Discovery. Ember finds the tree and wakes the dragon. Scene 1. Ember walks toward the tree. Scene 2. She reaches out to the crystal. Scene 3. Dragon wakes up. Chase. They rush through fantasy landscapes. Scene 1. Dragon is approaching the girl. Scene 2. She starts running through the forest and the dragon is chasing her. Flight. They rise into the clouds, forming a bond. Scene 1. She looks at the dragon and reaches out to it. Scene 2. They fly together through the sky. Each scene will show you a different Kling trick, from prompting to editing. One note here, we will mix different Kling models from Kling 1.6 to Kling Master 2.1, depending on options available in Kling at the time of filming this video. To keep things visually consistent, we'll prep reference images for every scene, using Kling's text-to-image tool. This helps us keep consistency across shots, which means fewer re-renders and cleaner edits later. Here's what I generated. Ember in a misty forest, a glowing blue crystal, a curled baby dragon, a forest background with no characters. Starting image for every scene. Open Kling AI and log into your account. If you don't have one yet, I've left a link in the description below. You can grab some free credits and follow along. Next, select the Image Generation tab from the left-hand menu. You'll see several model options here. My go-tos are Kling 1.5 and Kling Colors 2.0. Quick note. For image generation, I used Kling 1.5 for creating characters in Pixar style, but the Kling Colors 2.0 engine is better for background or realistic scenes, so choose depending on your needs. Now, let's add our prompt. Make sure it's detailed and clearly describes the subject you're creating. If you have a reference image, you can upload it here. I'll leave this blank for now. Select your image ratio, set the number of generations, and hit Generate. Here's our result. You can repeat this process for all the images you'll need. If you are struggling to get that character consistency, check this video or download my free Consistent Character Toolkit. I'll leave a link in the description below. Now we're ready to animate the first scene. Once you've got all your files in place, it's time to move on to the most crucial step in Kling AI video creation, crafting killer prompts that get it right the first time. Let's make Ember's first moment, when she discovers the tree. Open Kling AI and select the video generator. To generate a video in Kling, you have 2 options, text to video and image to video. We'll start with the text to video option. Choose your model. Note that Kling 2.1 isn't currently available for this feature, so you'll be automatically switched to a compatible version. In our case, we'll use Kling 2.0. And here's the key. To get the best results from Kling AI on the first try, using text to video, you need to focus on crafting a strong prompt. Here's the formula. First start with subject description like gender, age, clothing, then add subject movement like action that is taking place. Next add scene like background details, followed by setting description like atmosphere and lighting, then camera movement like a zoom in or out, following the subject, and at the end add style like Pixar or anime. Here's a prompt example. A beautiful 12-year-old girl with brown mid-length hair, wearing a red cloak, purple dress, and black boots, slowly approaches a glowing ancient tree in a misty forest. The roots pulse beneath her, The atmosphere is cinematic and magical, with golden morning light filtering through the trees. The camera follows from behind at a low angle, zooming in slowly. Pixar 3D style, fantasy mood, sunrise tones. Here, you can also enhance your prompt using DeepSeek or explore the inspiration and presets tab for ideas. Don't forget to add a negative prompt if needed and adjust your output settings. I'll leave everything as is and click Generate. This isn't random prompting, it's storytelling. And this structure means fewer retries, better output, and fewer credits wasted. Pro tip: if you want even more control, switch to image to video and use your reference images. Kling 2.0 and 2.1 Master handle multiple visual inputs beautifully. That takes us to trick 3, action control. This trick is similar to the previous one, but this time we're using the image to video option and starting with a predefined image. We'll also dive deeper into Kling's advanced features. Now, how do you get more action control in every video generation? Here's the recipe. First, start with a still image generated for each scene. Then, use a clear prompt formula to build a strong cinematic description. And finally, enable advanced features and enhance control in the video settings for consistency. To get this cinematic effect, just think like a director. And don't worry, Kling 2.0 and 2.1 are now powered with better prompt interpretation. Start by planning what you want to happen. Decide who moves and how. Let's look at formula for image to video generation. Start with simple subject definition, then go to the movement, and finally add background. You can notice that the most fundamental elements of the formula are the subject and the movement. In previous option, we needed subject and scene description, and now you will list your subjects and the intended movement for these subjects. For example, does Amber reach forward slowly? Does the dragon flap its wings or rise from the ground? Now write that clearly in your prompt. Open Kling and select the image to video option. Choose your model, then upload your starting frame. To do that, just go to History and browse through your previously generated images. Now, let's write the prompt. A girl slowly approaches a glowing ancient tree in a misty forest. The camera follows behind her at a low angle, slowly zooming in. Be specific. Use active verbs. That's how Kling understands motion. Next, use advanced predefined features. Explore the inspiration and presets directory, where you'll find prompt templates for camera type. These presets are like pro templates. Currently, there are 6 options. Choose a camera style, and Kling fills in the prompt for you. Use it as is, or layer your story details on top. Then click the DeepSeek tab. You can type what you're imagining, or upload a reference image. DeepSeek returns a refined and detailed prompt you can use. There are also advanced settings like negative prompts. You can add something like blurry or distorted hands to avoid common issues. Always turn on professional mode. Yes, it costs more credits, but the improvement in detail, lighting, and texture is worth it. And finally, enhance control with consistency video settings. So, when you use image to video mode, Kling gives you extra control, but most of these features are currently available only in Kling 1.6. Okay, we have start frame and end frame, where you can upload one or both to show how the scene begins and ends. Then, elements, where you can add up to 4 elements to lock in specific visuals like Amber, the dragon, or the glowing tree. There's also a creativity slider. Lean toward creative or relevant, depending on your goal. Here, the inspiration and presets directory combines movement, composition, and tone in just a few clicks. Also, this model offers you the option to extend the video generated, giving your scene logical flow. This ensures your characters and objects stay consistent, no weird swaps. These aren't just extra settings, they're your action engine baked into Kling models. Now that you've learned how to control action in your scenes, let's talk about something that takes your videos to the next level and save you some credits: cinematic camera movement. One of the most powerful upgrades in Kling 2.0 and 2.1 Master is the ability to guide the camera like a real director. Ever wondered how to make the camera float behind your character or swoop through a glowing forest like it's part of the story? You need to think like a filmmaker and learn how to speak Kling's camera language with this 3-part formula. Let's start with some basic but powerful camera movement keywords you can add directly into your prompt. Follows behind. It creates that cinematic over-the-shoulder chase. Glides over. This gives you a sweeping drone-like effect. Then pans across. Use it to smoothly reveal the environment from left to right. Tilts up or tilts down, used to reveal something above or below the character. Zooms in, pulls back, It controls your emotional pacing. Zoom for intensity, pull back for scale. Rotating lens. Camera circles around the subject, perfect for dramatic reveals. First-person view, FPV. This one makes the viewer feel inside the scene. Great for action or chase moments. Let's look again, an example from our story. A girl slowly approaches a glowing ancient tree in a misty forest. The camera follows behind her at a low angle, slowly zooming in. Next, think about scene composition, rhythm, and framing. To create pacing and emotion, layer your camera motion with intentional framing. Use these shot types in your prompt. Wide establishing shot to open a scene and set the world. Close up to highlight emotion or detail. Medium side shot. Great for action or reactions. By mixing these, Kling naturally creates cinematic cuts, giving you a full scene without editing. Finally, add keywords to control motion style and speed. High speed for chase scenes or dramatic motion. Shaky cam adds tension or realism. Slow motion for magical or emotional beats. Fast zoom or sudden reveals. And final tip, context is everything. Don't just say zoom in, say zoom in on her eyes, or zoom out to reveal the glowing tree behind her. The more context you give, the more control Kling gives you in return. And now you're not just using Kling, you're directing it. Want to go even further? Try combining two camera moves, like the camera pulls back, then tilts up to reveal the forest above. By guiding the camera clearly with movement and context, you reduce trial and error, which means fewer generations, faster results, and serious credit savings. Alright, we've got our first render. The dragon steps toward the girl, the light pulses, but something's missing. The girl. Don't waste credits starting from scratch, just use Kling's multi-elements editor. That's our trick number 5. This is available only in Kling 1.6, so if you select this option, it will swap you instantly to that model. Choose multi-elements in the toolbar. Now use swap to replace an object, add to insert something new, and delete to clean up distractions. Here are some examples. Let's say we want to add Ember and the dragon into a scene. Here's how. Select the video you want to edit from your History tab. Upload an image of the subject you want to insert. You can add up to 2 objects. In the prompt box, write something like, add girl with a red cloak. Click Generate. Amazing. You've just added a character without recreating the entire scene. Now let's try the delete option. Again, select the video you want to edit. Let's delete the glowing crystal. Select it. For complex scenes, add extra markers to help Kling understand the space. In the prompt, type remove large crystal, then click Generate. Check it out. The crystal is gone. Here's a bonus tip. Prepare elements with matching poses and angles. That saves credits and keeps results clean. Multi-elements is your scalpel, not a paintbrush. Use it to refine, not reinvent. Now you've nailed all the video tricks. But wait. Before you regenerate your video, check if a simple image edit could do the job, because it costs way fewer credits than making a new video. And Colors 2.0 is your secret weapon. Open an image. Click Restyle. Type in something like golden hour with cinematic glow. Kling keeps your layout, but updates color, lighting, and atmosphere. Bonus, match your scenes. If one scene is too blue and the next too orange, fix it here. Now your story flows visually, like a pro animation. So, restyle first, generate second, save credits, and keep quality. And here are bonus tricks. Before you spend extra credits or pay for outside tools, here are a few powerful features already built into Kling AI that can save you time and money. First, Kling has built-in lip sync. Select your video, click lip sync. Add up to 10 seconds of dialogue per scene. Use Kling's voices or upload your own. Then click sound generation. You can generate audio directly into your scene. Both features cost just 5 to 10 credits, much less than outsourcing. And don't miss their ready-to-use animation effects, from magical hugs to playful kisses. They're just one click away and perfect for adding emotion without extra effort. And with that, you've made a full video, from visuals to voice, all inside Kling. 6 tricks. 1 tool, high-quality video that saves time and credits. These settings separate casual AI users from actual video creators, and once you've tweaked them, they're yours forever. Let's check our final video trailer.
In a world where magic sleeps beneath the roots, one girl is about to awaken something extraordinary. Ember, a curious heart with a fire yet to be kindled. She found the tree, but it found her first. And deep below, something ancient wakes, now unleashed. The chase begins. Two sparks, one wild, one brave, racing through a world where every step writes a legend. When fear fades and trust takes flight, a bond is forged above the clouds. This summer, soar beyond the trees, beyond the myths, into a world where magic chooses you.
That looks amazing. Now go direct your next story. And hey, if you like this video, make sure to click that subscribe button and support me. And if you're interested in character consistency, check my next video. Link is below.